Hi, welcome back. And this is going to be our next module. It's a module on gene expression. So we're going to focus on talking about transcription and translation and how the cell decodes the information in your genes. So let's get started. This is going to be a very short segment. To start with, I want to look at the differences in how gene expression is executed when we compare prokaryotes with eukaryotes. And so the fundamental difference, remember, about a prokaryote compared to a eukaryote is that the prokaryote lacks any cellular compartments. And most important here is the absence of the nucleus. And so the events of transcription in a prokaryote all occur in a common space in the cytoplasm. Now, if we compare that with what happens in eukaryotes, we've got the segregation of the processes of gene expression, with transcription occurring in the nucleus and then translation occurring in the cytoplasm. And so this is the major difference between the execution of gene expression when we compare prokaryotes with eukaryotes. So remember, in prokaryotes, transcription and translation both occur in the cytoplasm. Transcription is the process by which the information in a gene is decoded and read to produce RNA molecules. And we're going to call those RNA molecules collectively functional products because they don't just include mRNAs. They could be transfer RNAs, ribosomal RNAs, microRNAs, long non-coding RNAs, a whole range of products which have functions in the cell. So we're going to call them functional products, but then we will most commonly talk about messenger RNAs. So in the prokaryote, transcription occurs in the cytoplasm, and that's followed then by translation, where the information in an mRNA is used to synthesize a polypeptide. And remember, that is the process by which amino acids are joined together. The building blocks of polypeptides are joined together using the information in an mRNA, which is in turn derived from the information in a gene. So in a prokaryote, that all happens in one space, the cytoplasm. Now in a eukaryote, we've got transcription occurring in the nucleus. So in the nucleus, we've got information in genes being read to produce our functional products. And then in the case of an mRNA, that mRNA is then going to be processed. It's going to have a number of events, a number of things happen to it. It will then be exported out of the nucleus. And remember, that's going to happen through a nuclear pore, that structure in the nuclear envelope, which allows things to move into and out of the nucleus. So the mRNA will be exported into the cytoplasm, and this also happens for other gene products as well. For example, tRNAs, which need to be used in translation, which is going to occur in the cytosol, have to be exported also. So the products of transcription, if they need to be used in the cytoplasm, have to be shuttled out of the nucleus into the cytoplasm. And then for mRNAs, they will be translated initially in the cytosol of the eukaryotic cell. So all translation in eukaryotes starts in the cytoplasm. Now, I just said all, and I'm gonna change that a little bit. There is some translation which is going to occur initially in the mitochondria and the chloroplast, but the majority of translation is going to occur initially in the cytoplasm. So then, any translation that's going to occur that involves the endoplasmic reticulum, the rough endoplasmic reticulum, the ribosome that's doing the translation will shuttle to the endoplasmic reticulum, and that's where translation will continue. So for translation which is happening on the ER, it starts in the cytoplasm. And so remember, translation, we're going to read the information in the mRNA and use that information to join amino acids together to make a polypeptide. So focus on the fact that there is spatial segregation of transcription and translation in a eukaryote, but not in a prokaryote. That is it. We'll start getting to some details in our next segment.